IQ Technologies. Have you ever waited in line to buy something that you really wanted? I definitely have. How many of you here waited to buy the PlayStation 4 for yourself or for your kids? Then you know what it's like to wait. Sony right now is out of stock till the summer because of overwhelming demand. But I doubt many of you here waited to purchase the Microsoft Surface. They took a $900 million hit because they over-anticipated demand. $900 million. You see, in today's retail environment, brands need to be demand-driven in order to survive. They need to be more like Pebble. They sold 275,000 watches through their Kickstarter campaign and later through pre-orders. They knew their demand before their product even shipped. And we see this happening today, not only with hot consumer electronics like Pebble and PlayStation, but also in areas like fashion, entertainment, cars, and even for smart light bulbs. This is pre-tail, and it's becoming mainstream. And today we're thrilled to launch at Demo the Smart Line to power the pre-tail revolution. We've essentially evolved the concept of a line for the digital age. Now, with Smart Lines, you can jump ahead in line by sharing, referring, and engaging. This makes waiting so much more exciting, rewarding, and social. Are you ready to jump in line? Let's go. Here's one of our pilots, Sprayable Energy, the first sprayable energy shop. And this is our beautiful product launch page, which is hosted, customized, and powered on our platform, and connected to our e-commerce provider. Down here are their top pre-order customers, and we can see what they're saying. Now, I'm sold, and I want to join them, and I'm going to do that by making a pre-order purchase here or through their website. And after I complete a purchase, I'm added to the Smart Line where I can see my position in line. I can also see who's with me in line. And down here are the rewards. If I want to get into a top position so I can get cool perks, get a great status, and even earn the bragging rights to be the very first to get sprayable before anybody else, I can do that by performing the activities over here on the right. For example, as a fan, I want to express my excitement about sprayable to my friends on Facebook. When I do that, I get points. When I get points, I jump ahead in line. There's a lot of other activities to jump ahead in line, such as sharing, referring, following a company on Twitter, adding a pre-testimonial to express my excitement, as well as completing surveys. In fact, as you know, brands have a hard time getting their best fans to fill out surveys, but not with Q. As a fan, these are activities that I would do anyway to support a product that I'm passionate about, but now finally I'm recognized and rewarded for doing them. Now it looks like I moved further up the line, but I'm going to need to keep coming back until the end of the pre-launch campaign in order to stay ahead. And this is what makes Smart Lines so highly engaging. Now, let's check out the management console. This is where I would go as a campaign manager to set up my campaign. And it's super easy. And if I want to check out the performance, I check out the dashboard here, and I can see we got lots of referrals. A lot of them turned into great conversions, as you can see with the purple. And we've also expanded our brand social reach. With Q, your fans are now your most powerful marketing channel to help you launch your product and drive your brand promotion, while being smart about how you manage demand. The pre-launch revolution is here. With Smart Lines, the wait for change is over. Thank you.
Who wants to be first in line to ask a question? Bring it on.
I appreciate that. So I'm just curious if you can walk me through a little bit of what kind of research you did to give us confidence that this is going to work. Because when I think about even products that I'm a huge fan of, I don't necessarily want to go and promote it out to the world, per se, through Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. I want to protect those relationships, if you will. So what kind of research makes you believe that people are actually going to do this?
Yes, we know this is actually becoming a huge trend right now, okay? And so you see this with all sorts of products, whether on crowdfunding to some of the largest brands in the world. We see pre-order doubling in some cases year over year for the same product. And we know that based on consumer behavior, we've done a lot of research by interviewing people waiting in line. Why are they waiting in line for an Apple product when they can go and buy it online? Okay? And it's because there's fundamental behaviors for early adopters. They want the firstism. They want the sense of belonging, being with other fans that are just as passionate with them, and they want a place where they can get that status and express their excitement. And doing that in a way that supports something that they already want to support and champion. And so this is, Trend Watching has said this is the consumer involvement products and services pre-launch is set to go mainstream. You know, we see this happening everywhere. Really, there hasn't been any probably market reports yet on this, but it's happening across the board in all industries today.
So, a creative idea, I like it. I usually advise my startups to stay focused. You guys are, but I just want to go a little bit defocused here if you don't mind. So, non-pre-launch, people that don't have a passion, just people who, not necessarily don't want to share, it's more of a privacy issue. Maybe they don't want points. So, if you thought about the platform for other things, in other words, to create a false demand, to create couponing and stuff like that, how do you play in that crowded ecosystem?
Great question. Actually, in 2011, a company called Uniqlo did the world's first virtual queue. And it was just, you could just see your position in line, that's it. You couldn't move up. And that campaign was, in order to get a coupon, every 29th person got a coupon. It was a brand promotion, not a product launch. And the result was 2.5 million people joined that line. It was a top trend on Twitter for 6 days. And it resulted in the largest single sales event in Japanese history to this day. All right, and that campaign went on to win every single industry award in digital media. And that was a custom campaign by an agency. We just saw something similar by Samsung that was a little bit more with the dynamic aspect, not close to what we have. But they had 12,000 people in line waiting for the Galaxy S4. This is in New Zealand. Those people shared 85,000 product stories, about a 700% engagement increase over what the industry average is about 5% right now. Shared to 3 million people, reached 15 million organically. And that campaign won every industry award last year. And that was a custom campaign.
Understand. What I may not be, are you going to approach that so you're not just going to do pre-launch stuff?
That's correct. Right now we're focused on pre-launch. It's kind of the niche right now. We're focused on with the SMB market, and then scaling up. We're going to scale the platform up and work with enterprises for brand promotions as well.
How are you going to get into the crowded market? What's your channel strategy here?
The channel strategy is to focus on, right now, the SMB market. We're launching a self-serve platform where you can come off crowdfunding and connect to your e-commerce provider and launch it to the world. It also works for any other type of product that you might want. And then from there, we're going to go and expand it to be more kind of a loyalty, which could involve more of a post-purchase experience that could be more point-based, as well as brand promotions. Time for one more question, Steve.
So you've got this pre-demand signal that you're generating, and you're putting an engagement layer on top of that. So 2 questions very quickly. One, how are you pricing that? Are you pricing on a per engagement activity based on each individual consumer that's coming in? And then secondly, when you're talking about the SMB market, the payment and spend that they would have to do relative to marketing, are you doing any tuning and dialing for them in real time that says, hey, back off your marketing spend on X, focus more on Y, or in another social media platform, for example, don't spend so much here, spend a little bit more here because you're not seeing any engagement there. So how are you doing that for the SMB market?
Yeah, for the SMB market, it's really simple. It's we get a percentage off a referred sale. So it's no risk to them. Their customers, once they enter queue, then we help them get more customers through that, and then we get a percentage off that.
So you're just charging on an acquisition basis and then doing an affiliate link relative to
That's correct. Right. It's essentially no cost though. It's all upside. And then for enterprise, we're going to be scaling this up to do full stack demand chain management. Okay. That's all we have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage, next user.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Damon Campolo, and for the next 4 minutes, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of a large e-commerce company. And my goal